Okay, alrighty. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Let's lower that a little smidge, just a smidge. I mean, I don't think it's too big of a deal. But yeah, hey everybody, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing all right. Welcome back to for more Warframe. Kind of feels good to get, getting back into the swing of things a little bit. I keep doing this every couple weeks or so. It feels like I have to like stop streaming for like 2 weeks, and then I come back and I'm like, oh dude, we're so back, and then I'm good for like a week. And is it ever a consistent time? No. But that's okay. That is just fine. A-okay. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I have food, so periodically I will have to munch a little bit, but I have food and it's delicious. It's like some sort of like polenta ragu-y type thing, as in ragu, not ragu-y. Yeah. But yeah, I have food here. So if you hear like weird lip smacking noises, I apologize in advance, because every once in a while there's going to be a spoon clank. There you go. There you go. For all the right people. I don't know. But yeah, so today we have not really a whole lot planned when it comes to this game. The weekly reset happens, so that means we can go do some Netracells, which will be fun. Because I love Netracells when they work properly and they aren't bugged, because they're still bugged. They are still bugged. Even though they fixed that bug, it's still bugged in this with the same bug. So I don't think they fixed it. But yeah, so we have that. Lots of other things we can do with the weekly reset. I believe this is also a... What's his face? It's the red Archon Shard, Archon Hunt guy. There's Boreal, Naira, and then Angmar? I don't know. He's the wolf one. Whatever. The red shard. That's the important thing. So we can actually do that. We can do an Archon Hunt for like the first time in like 2 months. But yeah, there's other than that, we also have our Flux rifle to work on and to fully rank up all the way with Forma and the Valence bonus. So I believe we only need to do this one Lich here, just this one Licherino here, for our 52% weapon bonus. We can combine that with the one I currently have, which I believe is not on this loadout, but I believe it's something like 50%, 40-something percent, something like that. But that should level it up to 60% and hit the max. Easy peasy, no problem. I'm also going to be really distracted by this mobile game I've been playing. It's silly. I don't know. It's very distracting. I should stop, but it's fun, so I can't stop. Anyway, I'm almost done. I just needed to like finish this last wave, and because I was doing that while we were waiting, while I was eating, and I don't know. I got distracted by it. Anyway, but yeah, so that's sort of the plan here. I figured we would stop in Fortuna just to start with, and just chill, just hang out. We need to go speak to Smokefinger so I can turn in some gems wherever he is. Where the hell is Smokefinger? He's always hidden. There he is. Need to go stop by over here and turn in some gems for standing. There we go. Drop in one of you. Bam, biddly bam. Browse wares, and I should be able to pick up 2 relic packs from you as well. Because I would like to do some Varuna as well. Bring on the caffeine. Don't worry, I'm ahead of you. I had my caffeine much earlier. My grapey grape from the Taj McGrape monsters. I love my grapey grape monsters. It's a problem, truly a problem. The moment those stop being circulated at the gas station or anywhere else nearby, it's going to be a huge problem for me, because I'm usually like, I really like my grape sodas. I always do, but I've never really like going out of my way to get my hands on them. But when you add in the addictive properties of caffeine in energy drinks, like the amount of caffeine in an energy drink, this is a massive issue. This is becoming a massive issue. There we go. Mobile game, there we go. Almost done, can turn it off in just a second. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Now we're full attention is on the... Hi, Arms. I'm ADHDing really hard right now, more than I usually would. So much so that normally I hate to use ADHD as a verb. I hate to do that as a verb. It just kind of, it's, I've heard it too much and now I'm conscious of it. But it's still definitely true. That is absolutely what is happening right now. I am all over the place. Hi. And hi, Six. A lot of sugar in those two. Boo-hoo, yes there is. At least it's like actual sugar. So like, I don't feel too bad about it. I particularly, like, my favorite ones are the, there's only one that I really like that isn't like the Monster Juice variety, where they actually have like real juice in it. I really like the most, like the recent like electric blue flavor. It's kind of like this, I don't know what you would call it. It's blue flavor. It's good. It's good. Let's see, I've accidentally had an Anilani and a yerba mate. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Good luck. I hate this bug too, whatever's going on here. That's getting pretty obnoxious. But yeah, no, so yeah, like I really like these recent like grape monsters. Your flavor is blue. There's no other, like, there's no actual flavor to it other than like, it's like grape. The grape monster, it's got Concord grape juice in it, but does it really taste like grape? Not really. It tastes like grape flavor, which I commonly refer to as purple. And, you know, many other communities also refer to as purple. So purple drank, you know, so to speak. But yes, it is absolutely, it is not grape flavor. It is purple flavor. Like blue raspberry, it is not a blue raspberry. It is not even close to raspberry. It is just blue flavor. But yeah, I really like the blue one. It's like electric blue or something like high voltage, something like that. I don't fucking know. I really like that one, but other than that, I love the monster juices. So like you've got the Viking berry, you've got the mango loco. Those two are like top tier. You have like the 3 different varieties of punch. Can you tell I've got a problem yet? Can you tell I have a problem yet that I'm able to just like label off these? The only one of the monster juice like that I have not tried is the what is it? Chaotic. It's like I think it's just orange flavor. They do have another like in the same line as the blue one. It's like orange dreamsicle, which is pretty weird. It's good, it tastes good, but it has like this, because it's kind of fizzy, it's kind of weird. It's, I don't know. Waves of Baja Blast Lime. It's yeah, well, I mean, there you go. That's another good flavor too. Lime. I don't care for many energy drinks. I normally like wasn't before, like I was just kind of like, I know I shouldn't, you know, it's like drinking coffee. It's like now that you have started, you are now permanently beholden to your caffeine intake. My problem is I don't really care much for coffee unless it's super sugary and usually chocolatey or some other thing like you know, like Starbucks, for example. Like they don't really serve coffee, they serve dessert, but I like them a lot. They're very tasty. Usually the iced ones as well. That's my bread and butter. But the problem I've got with monsters is that they taste like soda with the high sugar and like the really nice tasty like juice kind of flavor. But then they also have like a lot of caffeine. Caffeine doesn't do much for me. I don't think it depends. I don't think it's very helpful to me, is what I should say. I don't think it helps me very much. Like, you know, like some people would be like, oh yeah, it helps me focus, like with the ADHD. It's a very common thing, you know. Caffeine helps, you know, activate like the rest of your brain to basically work at the same speed, so it helps you focus. No. I just get more chatty. Sometimes I get sleepy though. The one brand I like is the HEB. Did like HEB stop selling to make room for Prime, which sucks. Yeah, well, yes, Prime does suck. And if you haven't seen it already, there's the old, what the fuck is it called? I don't know why I'm wasting these medals on Vent Kids. I don't really need to do this anymore, I don't think, outside of some mods. Hide owned. Let's go ahead and do that. let's just go ahead and collect all the, let's start collecting all the mods so we never have to do this again. Prime causes mold to grow. That's funny. Let's start collecting these. We'll worry about the glyphs later, or the sigils. We don't care. If we actually want to mod our K-Drive, we will be able to at some point. There we go. That's a decent chunk. That's a lot of standing. That's a lot of standing for all this. That's rough. Okay. Fuck these kids. But yeah, I really like monsters. I'm actually, I kind of like Celsius as well. I think Celsius is probably the quote unquote healthier option because it does, you know, go pretty well for me. It also like, it does seem to like mess with my appetite, which is kind of interesting. It makes me hungrier. So I think it's designed, I think it's supposed to be designed for like, if you're like, you know, regularly exercising to kind of help like, you know, guide you in that sort of way. But, you know, it's all right. The flavor's okay. I can tell the fake, you know, the fake sweetener in there. I shouldn't say fake. The artificial sweetener is in there, like, or even alternative. I don't know if that's artificial is the right thing there. But regardless, I can tell, I can taste it. Not a huge fan. The grape one was pretty good though. I do like the grape one. I do like the blue raspberry lemonade was pretty good. The cherry cola is really, really good. A lot of ginger in that one though. Let's see. Prime causes mold to grow. Spilled a few drops on a pillow, cleaned it up. A few days later, mold spots where the Prime had been. Yikes. Ew. Speaking of. A particle of something went down the wrong tube. Oh man. Okay. But food. I have food. It's delicious. But yeah. Yeah, I like my energy drinks. I have become it's become a problem. Big fan of them. Big fan. Anyway, let's go ahead and get out of Fortuna. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here. I don't think there's nothing else for like Vox Solaris I need to worry about or anything like that. I don't think. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I think I also might be out of my booster. Shield? Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's always nice. Yeah, we're out of the resource doubling booster. That's unfortunate. Hey, Fabled. Long time no see. Inspecting mirrors is a job I can really see myself doing. But Tish. That's a good one. I like that one. I appreciate it. How you doing, Fabled? Let's see. It is new weekly reset. What do we got here? Anything fun? Not that I ever use these. Okay, that's fine. Ability duration, that could be cool. Good for Nourish. Meh. Let's see, over the time skip, I started getting back into Pokemon cards. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I hope you're having fun though. That's the thing. It's like I'm not gonna actually mock someone over that, like a hobby like that, as long as they're having fun. I don't care. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of a hobby. It's like Warhammer. It's like Warhammer. It's like it costs an arm and a leg, and you can probably, like, you know, if you wanted to buy like one of everything for an entire army, you could probably pay rent for a year or more. But if you're having fun painting them and or actually playing with them, then I don't give a shit. Do your thing. I made 120 profit this week, so that's always fun. Ooh, baller. Baller. Found a really cool card shop myself. Nice. The Roombas are playing with the ball. Yeah, they'll do that. They won't like consciously go out of the way to do that, but they will be able to interact with it. They do have collision with it. Do it. Yeah, apologize if you end up hearing my nose like kind of be sniffly. I don't know what's been going on. It must like other than allergies, it's like really what it comes down to. It's always something with my nose, I swear. But yeah, so if you hear like gross noises, I'm so sorry. Yep. It's been raining, so and it's in the middle of like spring out here, so things are gonna get nuts in terms of pollen. Let's see, but of course I like to collect just the cheap full art cards. They're neat. And if it makes some money in the process, even better. Absolutely. Even, like, fantastic. What's the circuit doing? Oh boy. Excal, Trinity, Ember. I think this is this the first set? Let's pick Excal, because we can. Oh boy, here we go. So I believe this is either I think this is the last week or the second to last week. And then we get to wait another week and a half, 2 weeks to actually get the last Incarnon that I still need. And then we get to wait even longer for the next upcoming update, where they add 5 more Incarnons that we have to do this for. Pain. Let's just go with rifle. Why not? Not like it actually matters to me because I have a shitload of these things. 2 rifle ribbon mods. We'll take some extra Kuva. Good amount of Kuva. Reaper, Shiver, more Reaper. Okay. Obstruct. Okay. Mid as fuck Arcane, but that's fine. Let's see. I swear the more I hear about cards, the more I'm determined to start going around garage sales. You should. Good plan. Good idea. Excellent. 2026 had a warm winter here, so it's been an allergy hellscape. Most of the cold weather kept north of Texas. Ew. That is rough. It's been a fairly weird winter here as well, but it's right around this time is when we start getting rain. Usually we have a pretty wet like December and early January, and then it kind of stops being wet, and then it kind of gets a little wet again around this time, around April, May. But yeah, it's gonna be a fustercluck. Oh, defection! Yay! Let's see. Anything interesting to... Okay. That's gonna have to stop. We've got exterminate, capture. Let's see. Capture, exterminate, capture. Oh, this is actually a great set of nightmare missions to do. That's gonna be nice. I just got a couple packs from the Pokemon Center in Tokyo, and that's it for me in Pokemon. Fair enough. I've got mine, like... I've got my card sitting... I've got my... Like... I have 2 tins literally filled, like, to the brim with stacks of cards that used to be in a binder, but the binder was literally falling apart. So this is the safest way I can keep them, well, safe. I want to get a new binder for them, but that's money. Hey, Mary. How you doing? Let's see. Yes, it is. Amar. Okay, so I was close. Angmar was something else. Let's see. Oh man, there's a lot of people in chat, so I'm actually missing things. I used to see tons of cards hit estate sales, but I'm hearing most are now hitting auctions if they have any value. Well, yeah, they hit a little mainstream, so they keep making news stories about how people are selling, like, going crazy for Pokemon cards, and it's becoming a problem. It's actually impacting fuck off, leave me alone. Let me sell my cards. Or let me buy them on the cheap when they're actually worth a shitload. You know, for people who don't know any better. Come on. Currently 47 degrees here and raining. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy for you. Let's go. He's one of us. Do you have any valuable cards? Probably not. All of my cards, except for a couple, like like the last time I bought Pokemon cards was this tin, and this is a Oros, like this is an Oros Sceptile tin. So it had Mega Sceptile on it, so I wanted it, and it's cool. And then before that, it was a Pokemon Black and White tin with Zekrom on it, in it. So that was that. Most of my cards are actually Gens 1 and 2, like hand-me-downs from my older brother. Even some 3 in there. But he basically handed them over, like it basically gave them to me around 2006, 7, 8, somewhere around that range. And outside of those tins, I haven't really bought any new cards because I can't fucking afford them. Let's see. Something about Logan Paul? Again, Logan Paul? Oh yeah, that's true. I'd side-eye any PokeTuber who collabs with that man. Yeah. Oof. Let's see, I have a couple promos that are around $5. Nice. Take a game. Wasn't able to stick around tonight, take a game hard. I feel like I'm missing some context here. I'm missing something. Nope, it's in live chat. I don't know. Logan Paul and that Pikachu card? I have no idea what you're talking about. Logan Paul, like, basically, it's like once a year he enters my orbit of, like, knowledge. Logan Paul just ruins everything. Yes! Drink Prime. Or something, I don't know. Do I have any Varuna pieces? I do have an N19 Varuna chassis. Okay. I do have some. Logan Paul just sold a Pikachu card for 16 mil. Goodbye, hobby. Let's see. Oh, you're heading to bed. Okay, okay. Well, have a good night. Have a good night, 60. I hope you have a better day tomorrow. If your day wasn't super great today. And even if it was, I hope you have a better day tomorrow. You know the thing. You know. You know. Mr. Beast is going to be on Survivor. Well, and the superfans are mad. Well, they should be. They should be. I'd rather drink battery acid than even look at Prime. As you should. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. That's for legal reasons. Don't do that. Let's go ahead and let's at least run a mission here. Let's do something. Wait, wrong loadout. Realizing now that I didn't have my my right Parazon loadout, let's just go ahead and run with this one. Have some dinner. Man, that's good. See, I'm already doing the wrong thing. There we go. There we are. As per usual, we just nuke core until we win. Ba-ba-da-bop, boobity-bip, and dead. I haven't done any work on the Lich we started last night. That is very bright. I think I've really got to adjust the energy color on that. Again, I adjusted it before because it was really bright. It doesn't matter. This thing is just really bright, no matter what you do. The particle effects are... I might have to adjust that too. That's a hazard. Seems like they're down. Yep, okay. Nope, doop, 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 doop. Which direction? This way? Nope. Let's see. Seems Mr. Beast is gonna send them food in Survivor. Let's hope it's not... Ew, yeah. Wasn't there another thing like where it wasn't just like it had like high concentrations of mercury or something like that in his like Mr. Beast like Lunchables knockoff? Wasn't that a thing? It was like Survivor's already rigged. Him being on it will prove it. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, probably. Okay, we got Enervate. This is, yeah, okay, so it's still merciless. Okay. Oh, hi. Lead? That's what it was. Okay. That checks out. Like that was actually such a smart idea of him to like branch off and do some sort of like you know, just getting into like little things of food like that, like a little Lunchable style thing. Genius idea, especially with your audience being primarily, I think, primarily children. Genius idea. Not so genius to cut some corners and have your shit filled with lead, because that's how you get filled with lead. A different kind of lead.
You do bad, you put money.
The new core is a cancer ray. It's gonna be cancer on your eyes too. Well, true. True. I think I just have to adjust the energy colors slightly. I want it to be that sickly green still. Just want it dark. I don't think there's an actual way out of it though. Mr. Beast is a little kid's version of Elon Musk at this point. I hate that. I hate that you've said such a thing. Because you're right, and I hate it. Yeah, I don't like it. Can I do like this sickly green there? I think that'll help. All right, what's our... Okay, we're about a third of the way. Maybe a little bit less. That's fine. That's defense, that's rescue, that's capture, should be good. That's probably... That's looking a little iffy. That's the perfect description. I hate it. You're not wrong, but I hate it.
You are here to find our target and bring them to
Again, I'm doing the thing. I'm so used to doing matter right now. I'm actually... You, stop. Who would be the PokeTuber equivalent? Who would be the PokeTuber equivalent of a fucking rich person? Like, I mean, shit, like... Are any of them, like, do any of them have that kind of money? Like, maybe they do now, especially if they started a long time ago, but... I don't know. I hate this. I don't like this question, because I don't have an answer. I seem to hate everything tonight. Almost as much as I hate the people who hate Wukong. I have to bring it back there somehow. No, PokeTuber tends to be a bullshit salesman. Well, you say that. You say that. There have been a few scandals. There have been a few scandals. There have been a fair few scandals. I don't know though. Like the scandals have always been like in different ways, not just like he's fuckloaded rich. But I don't know. They usually, honestly, when it comes to PokeTuber scandals, it's either they're cheating at what they do or they're some sort of predator. Which, you know, sometimes it's both. And you never know, really. You never know. You never know. Or there's Shofu. Or there's Shofu. And he hasn't done like anything wrong. You could just be kind of just like existing on the side there in your own like sphere. It's honestly less even less being a PokeTuber, more being a fucking more being in the music side. You know who I cannot stand? Dobbs. I don't even know who Dobbs is. Oh yeah, there's also Verlicify. Verlicify is always in trouble for some reason or another. And the problem I've got in particular with Verlicify is that sometimes he actually comes out and says something like kind of based that I agree with, but he's still a disgusting furry and a degenerate. It's like, dog, even if we're on the same, even if we sort of agree on this issue, I can't in good conscience like stand in, in line with you because I hate you. This isn't personal beef. It's just like, I don't know what you would call it. It's like, yeah, Verlicify is a weirdo. He doesn't count. I mean, exactly. He's a furry. I mean. There you go. When I say someone's like Elon, I'm saying they're highly effective bullshit salesmen. Oh. Well. Yeah, no, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see. I remember the Yugi-tuber that got banned for threatening a female Yugi-tuber for cosplaying his favorite monster. Today I learned there are Yugi-tubers. There must be 3 of them. Love you, Hikaru. Let's see. Let's go ahead and hit it with the survival here. My issue with Dubs is that he makes videos about info, but his info is always wrong. Come on, at least check the wiki. No. There's a lot of Yugi-tubers out there. Yeah, I really feel it. You see? I know. Love you, mean it. Like, I'm sure there's a shitload of Yugi-tubers. It's just, Yu-Gi-Oh is such a weird thing because it's just kind of just always been there in the background. And I just don't even think about it. It's like, it's I don't even know how to explain it. It's just there, you know? Yeah, that's a lot better. That is a lot better when it comes to eyesight. I mean, the fucking particles are ridiculous still, but yeah, the particles are still ridiculous, but at least it's not so blinding. I would like to walk over that, thank you. You just don't have the tism that gives you ability to be a duelist. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough, I certainly don't have the tism. Or at least that kind. Definitely don't. I have the shiny hunting one. Unfortunately. And for a while I had the competitive one. Competitive Pokemon one. Unfortunately. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Did you die already? Okay, I didn't actually kill you, did I? Whoopsie. Oh, hi, friend.
things for us, but you have broken my faith in it. And now, things must come to their end. I delivered a life support capsule to the area.
Let's see.
Activating it will buy you more time.
I also don't like Alpha Rad, but he's too LA YouTuber for. Oh, fucking thank you.
Where I can see them.
Like, amen.
Maybe this doesn't
I appreciate that even you.
out like a map. Oh my. You just worked her right over, didn't you?
Okay, so that was wrong.
I hereby promote
I appreciate that even you like recognize that there's such a thing as like the LA YouTuber. I appreciate that because I feel so vindicated. I feel so seen, so valid. Because it is such a fucking thing. It's like Jack's Films. Jack's Films, for example. He was from the East Coast. I think even somewhere like, you know, like Northeast, like New England type area, right? He moves out to LA to be where all the YouTubers are, and and LA is like okay, you know, it's not too bad. But give it a few years. And it's either him or Nate Wants to Battle or whoever else. They start getting a little bit more, like their sensibilities start getting a little bit more sensitive, you know? It starts turning into, we can't say that, we can't make this joke, or the joke that we can make is specifically only targeted here, in this way. Basically, what I'm alluding to is they get full on, like, you know, LA progressive. It's just they're where the fuck is, what am I fighting? There you are, you little bitch. There we are. And it's like, you know, I have no, like, here's the thing. Does not align with my worldview whatsoever, that sort of thing. It's just the monolith of like what happens when you move out there every single time. They all start thinking the exact same way. It's a complete monolith. And I'm just like, what is in the water? What is in the water? Because I know it's obviously not, you know, literally what's in the water. It's the social conditioning and the reinforcement of everyone else being the same way. And if you don't align, you are then, you know, ostracized in a sense, right? You have to conform. But like, it's fucking. I wouldn't say it's fame that went to his head. Like, you know, Jack's Films is another one. You know, he def let the fame go to his head. No, unironically, and I don't normally bring up this sort of thing because I don't normally like to bring in, you know, politics or anything like that because this is supposed to be sort of like an apolitical thing. But I don't really give a fuck anymore. It's full on, like, you know, as the rightoids would say, the Trump derangement syndrome. Ooh. It's like he was unironically like posting about ICE on Twitter when the whole like crazy ICE stuff was going down, like when it was the heat of the moment. Remember, that stuff is still happening, but no one's talking about it anymore because it's not, you know, there's other bigger fish being, you know, to be fried, you know, in the media cycle. Because that's what it all is. It's a media cycle. Yeah. But he was like, you know, Orange Man bad you know, things like, you know, all the things. And he's just like, there was the Charlie Kirk thing that happened like about, you know, like 6 months ago, completely condoning and even laughing and making the jokes, you know, just like you would expect out of full-blown like LA progressives, right? Like, you can disagree with that guy or whatever else. It's just like, I don't want, like, it's just, especially like a few, like less than a week after it happened, you should not be gloating that it happened, you know? That's gross. That's gross. I have to go because the timer is, the live support is about to leave. But yeah, no, like that shit, it's nasty. It's nasty. Oh, Dread. Cool. So, it's one of those things where it's just like there's this thing, there's a lot of that, and it's also because they become corporatized. Yup. A lot of them also get managers and get corporate sponsorships. Yup, absolutely. Let's see. Watching his vid with Wolfie and do his fingernails on a blackboard. I must have moved on from the context for that because I don't remember. I think we were talking about Alpha. It must have been Alpha Red. Yeah. Oh, and the people who support Candace Owens. Oh my god, that fucking lunatic. Yeah. Like, that person is a lunatic, dude. I don't like them because they act like they're Chris Evans. So you're a PokeTuber. Dude. Thank you. I still don't like people who act like Chris Evans either because, sir, you are an actor. You are an actor. I am not, like, immediately disregard. I don't know. A rich actor. That's really what it comes down to.
What are you doing?
But yeah, no. Like, there's a whole thing about LA where I have been very fortunate in my entire life. I have never had to properly set foot in LA. Ever. Ever. Never. I've been very gifted for such a thing like that. I've had to stop in the LA airport for a total less than 30 minutes, and I don't consider that to be LA because apparently that is still considered like international, like, space there because it's an airport thing. I'm sure it's probably not actually. I don't care. It is fine. I don't know why is Ool what the what is going on? Things are messy. Okay. Need to move Ool there. Don't know what's going on with my order there. But yeah, let's see. I mean, Candace Owens was the one behind the social autopsy doxings before joining the. Oh, dude, don't even get me started. Don't even get, like, we can do a deep dive if we want on Candace Owens. That lunatic grifter. The it came to me in a dream lunatic grifter. Because I've known about that lady for over a decade now. It's been around that time because there was social autopsy, and a little bit before that she was doing all kinds of other, like, like corporate style work. And then conveniently, once everyone found out about social autopsy and saw where the wind was blowing, suddenly she rebranded specifically as a black conservative. And specifically, the reason she did, like, she was branding herself that way as a way to sort of get away from, like, as sort of basically to be a token, essentially. To be like a racial token. It's like I am now this racial token that is moving away from this side's identity politics, and now I'm playing identity politics as an example of how to not play identity politics for this one, and it's a whole fucking thing. And she went with, like, I think she went with, like, red pill black or something like that. Ridiculous. Didn't Matt Pat become a politician? I remember seeing something about him either running for something or starting some sort of non-profit sort of thing. Let me double check. I know I'm running everybody off. I know. I mean, if they offer me $1 million, I also become a token. I mean, like, sure. I know I'm running everybody off with the politics stuff, but it's just, I have an axe to grind. Let's see. Political advisor right now. Okay, Matt Pat. Let's see. He helped establish the Creator Economy Caucus in the United States House of Representatives. So basically, he's running like a what would you even call that? I don't know, what do you want to call that? Basically, like a fucking, like a focus group or something? I don't know. Yeah, something like that. But he's not, he's not strictly elected. He's a, what's the word? I'm blanking on it. I know there's a word for this. It's, I don't know. Doesn't matter. We all know. Yeah, I think we're all largely in agreement on these people. I mean, Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. It's like, it's pretty easy to see, like, you can, like, if you want to, like, if we were to get into the nitty-gritty, I think we'd probably end up, like, in very different spaces, I don't know, about a lot of this stuff, but at the end of the day, when it comes to some of these lunatics that are around and have been around, yeah. Yeah. Yep. I think we're yeah, very much so in agreement. And I think the things we disagree on will probably be, like, little minutia. You know, it's not actually that important. I miss Shofu. We all miss Shofu. I remember when Shofu did Pokemon content. I remember when he did Showdown stuff. I don't even think it was Showdown proper, but it was like Showdown, like Smogon style, Smogon singles. Back in the olden days of the 3DS, when we still had all the Pokemon and we can properly do Showdown, or Smogon singles, excuse me. What's Shofu been doing recently? That's the real question. Shofu. Oh wait, hold on. He's actually live right now. He's live on YouTube right now. If you, like... Yeah, he's doing Pokemon Champion stuff. Okay. No, that makes sense. What has he actually been doing other than, like... I never saw his Winds and Waves reaction. That's crazy. Okay, I have to go watch that later. Yeah, but then did some Pokemon Z content, ZA. Yeah. Whatever. There's a few videos for me to catch up on, I suppose. Okay. Do you want an old name? I miss Jenna Marbles. We all miss Jenna Marbles. God. That's an old name. I still miss Lena. I still miss Lena. She pops up every couple of years, but I miss Lena. For those who don't know who Lena is, it's that's Overly Attached to Girlfriend. That was the character that she made. So Lena is the actual real person, and that's her YouTube channel. Again, she pops up every couple years, being like, "Hey, I'm not dead," you know. Though she did like officially quit. Didn't she get canceled? Probably. Let's see. I miss Shofu. Stumble on some guy's stream called Snark. You leave me alone. He pops up here and there. Yeah. Shofu pops up a little bit. I should sub. I don't know why I'm not subbed on this channel. I'm still, there's a few channels that I haven't gone back to and resubscribed to since I started using this channel as like my primary instead of my old ancient one from like 2012. Lena's actually a sweetheart, 100%. She's just lovely. Just lovely. Let's hit that Roche. Brioche would be nice, actually. Yeah. I don't know. Why do I have an at? Oh, that's why I have an at. Okay, makes sense. It was a reply for something I posted like 12 hours ago. I don't think I've actually been awake that long. We'll say like 6 hours ago then.
I'd say you have about as much chance as a snake in a typing contest.
A snake in a typing That's weirdly specific. Go ahead and do this. Do that. Hello. Shoot me. Bang. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, I like the phage, I do. I think I just have to adjust that energy color as well, because that is blinding. I can't see shit when it's running past my head. It's still, beam weapons are still one of the best things you can slot on Wukong here. I'm actually really curious. I'm really curious to see if I could get if the Paragale Prime would actually be a really good slot in as well on him. Simply for the fact that he can go for headshots. I'm curious of whether or not it would be a good slot in. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I don't have the Paragale Prime yet. Soon. Let's see. Lately I've been enjoying the quiz PokeTubers. You know, Zane, Peter Cush, Chris Prish, and all that stuff. I don't know who those people are specifically, but I do think I know what you're talking about. Let's see. I feel bad for, like, going back to, like, Lena. Let's see. I actually talked with Lena a few times. Really chill and spectacular people. Nice. I feel bad for her. She tries to separate herself from the meme. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, you're never gonna be able to. You're just never gonna be able to until you radically change the way you look, and mostly that's going to come from aging. So, yikes. It's gonna be a rough one. I think she's made peace with it, though. Definitely get that. Bad luck Brian does too. Yeah, fair. I wish I had a layout that I could actually, like, take the chat and display it inside the game itself. That would be really nice. I should see if I can figure something about that, but I don't think... Like, if there was some sort of overlay I can do with that, that'd be cool. You, perish. It'd be much easier to read the chat. Whee!
Because I am learned and worldly and elegant.
At some point here, I am probably going to have to stop playing altogether and actually just focus on eating.
I also have enough because I am taking your money.
It's really good, though. Okay, let's go and adjust those energy colors. Once more. Phage appearance, you. Yes, you're the problem. I think that's good. We'll see. We'll see how that looks. I can't quite see it from here. We'll see. I miss 15 years ago when LA humor was actually funny. That's the joke. It's been longer than that. It's been longer than that. I miss when most YouTubers were pretty accessible. I mean, here's the thing. It's like, yeah, they were, but honestly, like, the internet is it's sort of a much more dangerous place for when you get large with YouTubers. It's a much more dangerous place, so you have to not be accessible. So I understand why they're not as much of a shame as it is. Because, I mean, even Jack's films, like, and this comes from fucking beef with another, like, with fucking Sniper Wolf, where basically she doxed him. And had and as a result, people came over to his fucking house, so he had to move. It's like, at any time, it's just we're just ripe and ready for doxing. Hi, I'm new. Where to get neural sensors? Well,
You are here to
how new are we talking? Like new to Warframe or new to the channel? I assume both, obviously, but or at least to the channel for sure. Neural sensors will be on Jupiter, I think. Jupiter. Yeah, Jupiter. I know there's a few other places we can get it, but I don't know how far along we are without being, you know, without spoilers, you know. So I don't want to say where other places you might find them, but definitely Jupiter.
target located. Bring them in. We cannot let our target
Where did
track them down.
fucker go? I understand that. I had conversations with Jelly Roll back in 2021 before he got away from engaging with people on social media.
Congratulations, Ted.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to. Okay, that's still really bright. Oh, my eyes. Ah! Why is everything so... Why have I chosen this energy color combination? Despite it being so cool. Let's see, new to Warframe and channel because I'm trying to farm it all at the Themisto. Is it a drop rate chance? Gonna sub to you, thanks. I don't always play a lot of Warframe, so if you're looking just for Warframe, I'm gonna tell you now, that is not my main focus of the channel. There isn't really a main focus of the channel. Like in the past, I've done a lot of Pokemon, you know, shiny hunting, but I've more recently focused on like JRPGs, particularly Xenoblade. I'll be coming back to Xenoblade 2, like in the post game a little bit this week. But yeah, no, like I'm doing a little bit of Warframe though. Doing a little bit. I've done a fair few streams. Usually whenever an update drops is when I'm back to Warframing. But yeah, it should be around Jupiter. I think it is partly a drop rate thing, but there should also be containers. I think there are usually containers on the floor that can that you can grab them with. Okay, so Riss is not that there. Okay, that's not great. All right.
You have proven true, sister. A promotion is in order.
I'd say you have about as much
Shoot me. There we are. Yes.
contest.
But I appreciate the subscribble regardless. I appreciate that. Themisto being Salad V. That would be a solid choice. Let's see. If you're running a doggo or a cat or a kavat, so a Kubro kavat or one of the Deimos things as well. If you're running one of those, if you have any of the resourceful, like if you have one of the retriever mods, hold on, we can actually neural arrays. Yes, that's the thing. We can actually go over this. We can spend some time going over this. There are some ways to actually get the drop. Sorry, again, eating. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Spoilers, don't look at the back room, don't pay attention to that. Okay, so one of the items you can get, I think you can get this. It's not super easy. I think you do have to do some conservation for this particular version, the Resourceful Retriever. 18% chance to double resource pickup. So that is, that's just a resource doubling thing. But I believe it's Retriever. I don't know where to get this. Let me check the wiki. I'm going to tell you now, the wiki is going to be your best friend. Loyal Retriever. Let's see. Okay, it can be purchased at Cetus. Players who owned a Smita Kavat prior to update 37 will receive Loyal Retriever for free on login. Otherwise, if you go to Cetus and you speak to Master Trees and you can then trade a it's all one, so you can trade a single plain Kawaka tag, a common Kondrak tag, an Ostia Vaska Kavat tag, and one Coastal Murgu tag, to then buy a Loyal Retriever, which is a smaller chance, but it will also do credits. But that will also work on the Vulpaphyla, that will work on a Kavat. So you got, little cat. It will also work on a doggo as well. And it will also work on... Oh, hold on, Kubro. It will also work on the Helmuth Charger. See, these are skins for it, pardon me. It will also work on the Predacite. So, but if you don't have that, the chances are quite high you will also have something called, let's see, do we have Nautilus? Yeah, we have Nautilus. The chances are also quite high you might already have, let's see, spare parts. Spare parts marks a companion marks a target, every 15 seconds for 15 seconds. The target becomes 200% more likely to drop an item when killed. So, it is something like, I don't know where to get your hands on this. Let me see here. Spare parts. Spare parts. You can get them from corrupted enemies. So if you're able to do any sort of void missions, you can also farm them there by killing corrupted bombards, Drock masters, heavy gunners, or nullifiers. It's a pretty low chance of it to drop, but it is a thing. Yes, but so that is another way to boost your loot. If you have something like Korra where you can run a Kavat and a Sentinel at the same time, excellent combination for farming. Oh, they made spare parts better? They sure did. Let's see. Shiny Sea Dot is kind of lame, not gonna lie. They could have made it green or white. You know, I think it's a little muted. Like, I think it's what, orange? It's a little orange instead of brown. So it's not amazing, but it does kind of look like acacia wood, or at least Minecraft acacia wood, so I don't hate it. I think Shiny Lotad I think that is clearly the winner of like all of their like evolutionary lines. I think Shiny Lotad, between Lotad and Sea Dot, their entire evolutionary lines, Lotad is the clear winner. I caught a shiny Sea Dot I named Ganondorf. I like it. Excellent. I like it. I need to get back to doing more of the ARC project. I've been away for a while doing that. I've been waiting. I need to get back to doing some more of it. I think part of it is I got a little burnt out and I got a little bored and what have you, but yeah. Soon, TM. Soon. Let me stop and eat for a second. I still have all this food and I don't want it to, like, you know, get cold and or go bad. That was a crunch I didn't like. I don't know what that was. It might have been like uncooked polenta or something. You know what it was? You know what I think it might have been? That might have been a piece of bay leaf. Or uncooked polenta. Uncooked polenta, that's what it was. Thought my fucking tooth broke or something. Jesus. God. Okay. So, bite slowly. Okay. Let me go ahead and... Let me see here. Let me just open this up so he stops moving and all that shit. Let's see. Are you gonna get ZA or Pocopia? Eventually. Eventually. I do plan on, soon, TM, soon. It'll probably be this summer is when I plan on getting my Switch 2, and that is when I plan on getting ZA first. And I think we should play Pocopia. I think it'd be kind of fun. Very chill, very relaxing, but... Oh, goodbye, bitrate. Rude. And it's back. Okay. As soon as I stop playing, everybody fucking leaves. After all that trash talking, you're gonna get ZA? Yep. I think it's still going to be interesting and fun. Plus, there are some things that I do want out of it. There's probably going to be some shiny Pokemon I need to get my hands on anyway. So I still have to get through the tutorial crap in ZA. I'm not looking super forward to it, but you know. You're gonna get champions too? Not if I can help it. What's the benefit of getting champions in terms of like any shiny hunting I need to get out of it? Is there like a shiny Floette or something? Speaking of, what's the home reward for ZA? Because I think we got ZA compatibility with home, didn't we? Do we have a home update for like, hey, complete the Pokedex and you get like a shiny Floette or something? What's the reward? Home Pokedex completion rewards. Probably it's an ether as a reward. Okay. All right, Bulbapedia. Related articles. No. Let's see. Save data bonuses are pretty. I forgot about those as well. At some point, I do want to play BDSP, and so I'm wondering, is there like a Switch 2 edition of BDSP? Does it actually like run at 60 frames at least? Because I know it boots up a little bit faster. No, not really, other than it just being the same. Okay. Let's see, do we have... Let's see, we have to complete the National Pokedex up to Eternatus, including mythical Pokemon up to Eternatus. That's interesting. To receive an original color Magearna. Okay, so glad that threshold hasn't changed. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. There's regional Pokedexes here. Okay, so Meloetta is still no, they haven't done anything else. They've done Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee for Meltan, which, man, that sucks. Okay, so it's specifically Meltan, but you can't evolve it, I don't think, because it requires Pokemon Go integrate. Forgot about that bullshit. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat at all. I'm sorry, I was looking some stuff up for Pokemans. But yeah, no, outside of, like, the usual, nothing new here for ZA completion. I was hoping for, like, Floette or something. Okay. Let's see, something dumb. I have never played BDSP. I refuse. Soon, I want to. I want to do a shiny badge quest. I think that would be a lot of fun. How would you mod a Saren for a mid-game? And range and spreading her spores. I mean, yeah, that's sort of the thing. You want a little bit of strength, you want a little bit of range. Like, there's not really a wrong way to build Saren, so to speak. She's incredibly versatile. If you have access to Helminth or some Helminth's abilities on her, I highly recommend testing that out as well. Roar is always a hilarious option with a Rhino. But you're just assuming a Rhino. There we go. We got it out there in the end. Roar is always a great option. There's also Gloom, fun option as well. Keeps you alive, keeps everything slowed. Great. My Saren is pretty excessive. Let's see, there's a couple, I think I have a couple different, I have so many Sarens because of, so there's some interesting stuff going on here with my account, in that it is a merged account from back when crossplay was kind of a thing, but there wasn't like cross save yet. Once they rolled out cross save, they then did a very small time window limited account merging like service type thing. So my Switch account that I started with is now merged with my regular account, so I have like 3 or 4 Saren Primes. 4 of them. One of them I think was a TennoCon gift or something. But I have way too many. Way too many. This is, I think this was specifically like a Sobek Saren build. I think this is, yeah, this is like my old like ESO running build. And they're all have, yeah, it's all, yeah. Yeah, I don't have to worry about Warframe slots ever again. Yeah. Especially with Nightwave. Especially with Nightwave. I don't even know how many slots I have. Well, this is my, I've got a lot going on here. I've got Sobek. This is the ESO build, which is much more range, a little bit less strength. And this is very easily replaceable. You don't need Umbral Intensify. You don't need Umbral Vitality. You can make do with regular Intensify, regular Vitality, regular Continuity. This is pretty accessible. Regular Flow. Pretty accessible, I think. Don't have to mind this either. You also don't have to worry about Impetus or Augmented. You don't even have to think about Arcanes. This will do just fine, I think. For ESO in particular. Is this... This is something else. This is a Contagion Cloud build. Okay. So... This is more of a gun buff sort of situation. I think if I were to... I would probably move... Get rid of this, get rid of the range so much. Or probably get rid of Contagion Clouds. Hold on, let me see here. Let me move. What did I just do? Range. Cutting Drift. Move that back. Yeah, I know I'm this is really intimidating and really ridiculous looking, but it's... I don't really have a mid-game thing there. If you don't have stuff for a potato, or you don't have the forma for it, don't worry about it at the end of the day. It's really not that important. Yep, okay. I'm working on my helmet now, getting the standing done is the biggest hurdle. Dude, I hear you. I hear you. I haven't had to do it in years, but I don't want to ever do it again. I know, I think it's time for more, like, new helmet abilities, but I also don't want to farm for more helmet standing. Look, this is why I only play Pokemon. Pokemon gets this complicated. It really does. It really does get this complicated, too. In competitive. I just have... This is just what my brain has been taken up with. And my brain is occupied with like 4 things. Pokemon, history, Warframe, and... I don't know, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I don't fucking know. I should have had a 4th thing on deck, but I didn't. This is just what I have in my brain here. This is what is all I've got space for. One thing I would say, if you can ever get your hands on Sobek, you know, running a Kuva Lich for a Sobek and getting acid shells, something would be really, really fun for Saren, quite nice, or an alternative that's actually really quite nice as well. With the current build that I'm running with the Sobek build here, which is a fair amount of strength, fair amount of range. I mix those up. A lot of duration. Obviously, you can replace all of this stuff with the non-primed, like just the regular versions of these. Like, you don't even have to probably have all of this. But a really funny thing you can do is run a Quanta. Doesn't have to be just the Tenet Quanta, though it is the new thing. You can run a Quanta, and you can run Combustion Beam on it. Hit something with Spores, make it explode with Combustion Beam, it starts clearing hallways for you. So do with that what you will. We can even demo this sort of in a way here. Like it wouldn't look super great in the sim. I can demo this real fast actually. Let me. I see this is ready to claim and I know what that is and we're waiting. It's okay. It's okay. We don't have to worry about it too much. This will be Steel Path, but we can just load into and exterminate real fast. This will be funny. Trust me. I think Arms has seen this before too. We were hanging out in Discord and I think I showed him this what's about to happen here. So, with the augment mod for your 1, you can basically give yourself a really hefty corrosive damage buff as well. Get your nourish, so you have some viral as well. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. Little energy regen for me. There we go. Toxin damage buff. Throw your spores on it, and now it'll just kind of. Now it'll just start carrying itself over. There we go. Get some stacks going.
This tower is useless to us.
Eventually, this will just, because of the range, it'll just keep spreading. It'll just keep spreading, they'll just start killing things. And it'll just kind of take care of the whole game for you. Can obviously do that as well, just for, you know, shits and giggles. So virulent would make a that is foul, Arms. But yes. Yes, it would. Just do this, and oh look, now they're affected by spores now, and they'll just start taking damage as well. Do that, make them explode, and you can just kind of keep going. In a survival, this will be much more noticeable because they'll be exploding from like rooms and hallways away. Yeah, I don't even have gloom on this build either, so it's a little more risky, especially since I kind of subsumed it over her 2, so I don't have a way to actually like regen or anything. Because I think you need the augment for that as well, but do that, explode, and they just spread. It's something that you can showcase a lot better on a survival, but it's still funny. Oh, there we go. Yep, it just goes. Let's see. With the build I have now, it's mainly focusing on weapon buffing. I'm definitely going to try the Quanta with it, though. I mean, it totally works with other things. You should, like, there's always also the Sobek with acid shells, but getting your hands on acid shells is a little, you know, easier said than done sometimes. Let me see here. It's decaying. I bet I'm going to have an Acolyte spawn in here pretty quick. There we go. I really wish they would make it so that I could actually, like, hold the fire button there. It's pretty obnoxious that I just can't do that to hit the alt fire. Do. Goodbye, rooms. Bang. There we go. There we go. Now it's doing things. Somehow it exploded over there and hurt them as well. Now it's decaying again. Okay, that's fine. Let's fix that. Oh, hey, Mania. How's it going, buddy? Hey, buddy. I didn't even have to really hit him, to be honest. It obviously speeds it up if I do, though. Like, and there's obviously ways to optimize this a little bit better, and this could be stronger. Yeah, this is definitely something I just kind of cobbled together. It's not... It's someone else's idea. It's Moog. M-O-U-G. If you want to find their, like, YouTube channel. But it's basically his idea. He was kind of showcasing off the Quanta in particular when he in the new like Lich weapon video he did a couple weeks ago. So yeah, that he has a build specifically for this. Like, ooh, hello Lichy, not Lich. Well, feels like a Lich. Health drain, Maximus, Leech. I think that's the word I was looking for. Hello. Goodbye. Obviously, if you run something like a Jack Katag, it's also really good as well, because it has that its own explodey thing as well, like, you know, health percentage explodey mod as well. So you could do that. There we go. Do a little bit of this action. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not much of a Saren player, to be honest with you. Why is Otter so green, but Gloom and Vileplume are so muted? Leafy Bell, Victory Bell, Mouse should be also blue. Should also be blue, like Bellsprout. I agree. I agree. Jack Katag is a name I haven't heard of in years. It does have a mod similar to Acid Shells. It does. Am I still going to use it? Probably not, because it is a Jack Katag, and therefore it is a hammer, and I don't really like hammers, but, you know, it's a thing. Let me see here. Back to what I was doing, which was eating, I think, mostly. Hate Rathum, as you should. Everyone hates Rathum. All my homies hate Rathum. And is the One Piece anime still going on? Unfortunately, so yes. Don't let Shady say don't let Shady know I said that. As in Shady Grin, not Shady Penguin. I remember when that was the meta. Really? When? Game even Pokemon ended? No, it hasn't. It's still going. They'll never let it end. Actually, now's the time. It's time, Arms. Not the mod, the weapon. The time has come. Let me do one quick thing. Yeah, boy. The reason I'm calling out Arms in particular is because he was a kind and gracious young lad to have gifted and gifted me the final piece that I needed for Gyre Prime about 3 days ago. 3.5 days. I mean, the Ash Arc is done. Yes, true. Because Gyre Prime, the Neuroptics for it, had been eluding me for months. The irony is, now that I've gotten it, I've got so many G14 relics just stacked up now. I'm actually a little mad. Oh, look at you. I actually really like that helmet. Huh. I forgot what Gyre's base helmet looked like. Oh, that's weird looking. That is so strange. Okay. Ew. Ew, I forgot. Ew. Okay. And then this is also ew. Yep, okay. This is probably gonna be... This is probably... I think this is still probably the best helmet, but I think with this, whatever's going on up here, I think that's not great. Gyre Prime skin, we got the regular Gyre skin. Can I turn on Prime details with it? No, obviously not. Okay. Yeah, no. I want to see... I'd be curious to see what the Prime details look like for the Kuveil skin, but... Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, cool. We get to level this up today. Let's do our usual color scheme that I've been really liking for the last couple months. This purple and white shenanigans here. That color channel's that's a little tricky. It's Trixie's. Well, Trixie's. Also, young man, aren't we close in age? And if not the same age, probably. I was wondering when you'd catch that. I don't... Maybe we need to do the opposite then. Maybe we'll do base of white. Make this... Or maybe not base, but make this yeah, it's a little better. Okay. Still weird looking. Man, see, the thing is, honestly, it's so busy. It's so busy in terms of the detail. Like, even, why is there this much texture work? On, like, what is this? What is going on up here? What is all that? I don't know. Let's do our regular emissives here. Cool looking greens. Let's start with like that color for energy. I don't hate this, but I think I definitely like the other way around more. I just have to figure out what to do with. I think I have to figure out what to do with it. Yeah, see, that looks a lot better. Lot less detailed. Okay, lot better. This is gonna have to be this is gonna have to be a different color. Maybe something like that. Oh, I don't like how floppy that is. I don't like how floppy that is. Gyre Noble animation, that's fine. Attachments. Oh, Gyre Prime armor. Oh, you have Gyre. Okay, right. Hi. You have armor. I see. Not too bad, not too bad. What if I were to do... We got the Mulciber, which is that's a little too vibrant. I have to change that. Maybe we do Saturn 6? It's not bad. I like the bulk. I just don't like how obscenely bulky it is here. But then it's just kind of like... No, I don't like that. Welcome to the end game. It's Fashion Frame. I mean, that's always good. The Tenocon thing is always pretty nice. Targus Prime, I think, that's a solid one. That's solid. Let's just hit Prime. Maybe it helps if I was actually tabbed into that. Prime. Vitala. Not bad. Sprit Sail. I've always said Spirit Sail, but there's no extra I in there, so Sprit Sail. Alright. Edo. You know what? The Edo. I think the Edo at least is on brand. Yeah, that's on brand. We'll take it. I don't think you're gonna notice it on the legs at all. Yeah. I think leaving it off is fine. I think no leg armor is fine. But yeah, that looks pretty okay. Ephemera, we could always go with the electric. Is it shock? Yeah, vengeful charge. But it's a little busy. Vengeful trickster, always pretty nice. Pull, again, busy. All these are really busy. We could try Didimia. Yeah, Didima is nice. Most leg armor sucks anyway. It sure do. I've been added once more. Ah, I was sent something in DMs. Okay, I'll look at that later. Okay. Signa. Do you, like, what you... I don't have these yet, but that's kinda cool. I don't hate that. I think this is gonna clip really weirdly, but... It's not bad. I don't own these, so I don't know why I'm really looking at these yet, but also that's really busy. Nah, corpus aesthetic ain't my thing. That's silly. That's silly is what that is. That at least thematically fits. Again, it's just really busy. That makes sense and works. Okay. I like that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I certainly don't hate that. That's kind of cool. This is a really nice Signa, honestly. It's been really, really nice. And as for a Cyantana, probably it's gonna end up being the Aramis. Oh, the Aspirant. Yeah, no. But yeah, probably gonna end up being the Aramis. That's usually how it ends up being. There's the Conqueror Uplift. Corazon. No. Yeah, maybe we can go with that. That's not too crazy. Failing that, we do have Saturn 6. So, not too terrible. Did I ever get the backpack? No. I never did get the drippy thing, did I? Because I think that costs a Regal Aya. There's like the drippy backpack. That's a sick Warframe skin. And I have it, but that's cool looking. Okay. Where is... Yep, it costs a Regal Aya. And that's why I haven't gotten it, because it's stupid fucking drippy. God, I almost got everything in that. The event, I mean. I am, which event? Because I don't remember what we're talking about here. I'm actually, speaking of, Grendel and Gauss coming in the next Resurgence. Huge thing for me, because I missed out on his Prime accessories for Gauss, and I've always wanted that Prime helmet. Atramentum. Oh, okay. Nearly done. I've got to do a lot of grinding with this one. We should actually. What time is it? 11:20? We should probably get that done. We got to do a fair bit of grinding for this. Let me do some of this. Because I believe some of these alerts are going to disappear here soon. there's like 5 or 6 alerts for me to do with these what you call them alerts, so that'll be really big for me. There's like a bunch of capture and a bunch of what do you call it? This is capture, exterminate. That's what it was. Exterminate. Hello. Would you stop it? There we go. Ah.
Excellent work. You'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here for now.
Simple as that. There we go. Easy peasy. Nightmare Tatters. See, look, another fucking G14. God damn. That was under a minute. That's really good. Where's my phone? There it is. Need to make sure there wasn't a text or anything. Okay. I miss proper tactical alerts. Me too. I could really happily have them back. Like, I know that they've been replaced by Nightwave, and I get it. Like, that's how you get Bob-on and Nightane now. But like, alerts were just so much, like, they were nice. Like, at the very least, I wish we would get more, like, because we do get alerts sometimes. For like little, like, you know, like a post dev stream or something. We get like a little, really? We would get like little alerts for what do you call them? Yeah, like little Orkin reactor or something, and we still get those like monthly or so. But I wish they would be a little bit more often. They could be, you know, bi-weekly or something, you know. Like, one that would be really fun would be like a weekly one thing. Pause. One thing that would be really nice. Why is that still counting down even while paused? One thing that would be really nice on Barrow Katir weekends, if there was just a single alert, doesn't have to be a lot, for like maybe 200-300 ducats, whatever you want to call them. A couple hundred ducats. Weekly. Or bi-weekly, right? Every barrow. That would be huge. It would be so nice for the average player. Like, as long as it's not too many, then you don't have to worry about people like hoarding and stockpiling and you know flooding the market every week. But because you already have people that do, I don't really think it's that big of a deal. But it's just like all you've done is just add a little, like, you basically allowed someone to get one more extra Prime mod per week. Unless you save it for 6 months, then okay. But yeah, I think that would be really nice to have. Doot. Go. Shoe stall them. Open that up. Danny DeLito. Yeah, I'll grab it. Why not? Remember when Wukong Prime could use his twin to use explosive weapons? I remember. Remember how much easier it was to clear low-level exterminates and low-level content? I remember. How much quicker it was. So you didn't really have to do anything, you just kind of let him do the thing while you walked through and collected all your items. It was nice. And it was the low-level stuff, so it didn't really matter. It was fine. Like, did anyone really care? No. But then someone got salty. And by someone, I mean a lot of someones. I don't know why.
Well done.
They're rude.
Now get to extraction.
It's not like you were actually AFK in the game. You were just, you know, chilling out.
Another job well executed.
Not bad. Quick. 3.5 minutes. Not bad. Should be some more down here. Capture Uranus, easy. Easy.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Okay, he's that way. I don't even need to bust out the twin. I really don't. What is it? Is that what's happening here? I'm taking damage because just damage over time. I swear I'm going crazy. Did Overguard not like disable like all of these modifiers? Like if you had Overguard, wasn't that a thing? It feels like it's either broken or they patched that. Something like that. Stop it. Thank you.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I don't miss old Exterminate where they spawn the exact amount of enemies, but not really, so the mission could soft lock. It still happens. It still happens on a lot of the missions in 1999. I need this to. Thank you, Jesus. I hate these things. It still happens on a lot of 1999 missions. Well, I will get to the end. It also happens in like the Lich in like the Lich missions as well. I will get to the end and then there's just nothing. There's nothing left to kill, and so I have to double back and wait for things to respawn, and it's a whole thing. Excuse me. A little late to do it now, I guess, but whatever. Oh.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Really? That's obnoxious. Yep. You basically have to double back, wait for things to, like, you know, because they've spawned back in over there. It happens a lot in the 1999 missions, just regardless, in the middle of in the underground portion, actually. I mean, you had to just restart the mission because no more enemies was spawned. Yeah. It's a little bit different from that. I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember those days too. That was a problem for a while on the Switch, I think. Let's see, we got excavation, capture, okay. Let's knock these out and then we can do some Flux rifle stuff.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Excellent gameplay. Well done, me. Oh, hey. Drink. I will take those Orican cells, thank you very much.
Target located. Bring them in. The capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Oh, sorry, I need you. Got 9 more exhibits to kill, and you're unfortunately one of them. I don't know how or why everything exploded, but I will take it. Yo.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
It's still crazy to me I have still not gotten a hammer shot to drop from here. Again, thank you again, once again, thank you ARMS for giving me an extra hammer shot you've had on hand for a while now. Just crazy. All right. Excuse me. Also, you know what's funny? Is I actually went and did some of these the other day, and these are still ridiculous in terms of, like, these are still hilariously underwhelming in terms of actual, like, Kuva gains. You get, like, if you do it perfectly, on, like, a Void Flood, not Void Flood, Kuva Flood, I got like 2,500 Kuva. What are we doing? Like 2,500 Kuva. That's silly. Get this capture first, then we'll do that other exterminate. Copernicus. Hold on. Pause. Is that a bay leaf? I gotta be careful with bay leaves. I don't think it's a bay leaf. I think we're good.
Intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Okay. Move that back. Alright. Nyum. Excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me again.
Target located.
No. I don't think so.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back in base. Your part is
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop that. I really hope I get the music room, because I would not say no to a free forma. Potentially. I don't think I'm getting the music room. Doesn't look like it. Nope.
mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Okie dokie. What's Copernicus doing? Oh, it's also a Steel Path incursion. Okay, I mean, that's not a bad call. Let's go ahead and check the Night Ray rewards. What do we got? Just the tempestuous time in action. Okay. That's kind of, these are kind of cool. I like that. I like the Protean one. That's cool. It's such a weird concept that they went with here. Such a weird concept they went with. Like, why are we focusing on Nightwave? Like, why are we doing Nightwave runs for like deluxe skins? Weird thing. I will say, the drip is pretty immaculate though. Big fan of this stuff. Looks pretty good. Might replace some of this other stuff. I've been rocking like a Darth Revan kind of cosplay for a long time now, like since Duviri. So I could use some new drip. I would like some proper new drip. Big fan of whatever's going on with that one.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Where are we? Are we on Earth? We are on Earth. Ooh, nice. Easy. Hello! Shoot me more. That's good enough. That's right. I really like the Grattler. Like the arcanes on the arc guns was such an inspired decision. It's such a, like, you know, an easy and obvious decision, and probably people have been asking for it for a long time. But man, was it a good call. Because these feel like just right, honestly, for the most part. Like, obviously they could use some galvanized mods and yada 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 yada. But they feel good. They feel really nice. Especially the Grattler. Rattler is fun. More importantly, it is, like, most importantly, it is fun. It does need to solve the, you know, the body punch through problem that it has, but, you know, they do need to bug fix that. Oh, hey, this is cool. Haven't done one of these in a while. Not that there's a point, but...
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission.
God, look at that. So satisfying. Oh my, a boar blueprint. Oh, there's the fucking focus orb. I'm like, where'd it go? Yeah, it took 2 minutes to spawn because I was here for 2 minutes.
Work, Tenno.
Alrighty, we are done. I don't know where to stash this. I'm gonna have to stash it over here for now. Running out of counter space. Or I guess desk space was what you would say? I don't know. Nice. Good water. Okay. Now in, like, top form. I've had dinner. It's like 11:30. Don't pay attention to that. All right. 129 Nightmare Tatters. I mean, that's actually a pretty good number. Let's stop by Arbiters of Hex. Ooh, actually, wait. What time is it? 11:40. Oh, it's a survival. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I don't like the... Again, I like what they were going for. I don't like the execution. I do not like the new survival speed up mechanic. I don't like it at all. It's I think they missed the mark on that one pretty hard. I think they missed the mark on that one pretty hard. It's just the scavenger hunt for that bullshit is awful. I would have preferred an enemy spawning every couple of minutes to speed up time like that in a way that was a little bit more consistent, or better yet, just making the time like why I don't know why are we why didn't we give it the defense treatment and just make it so that survivals last 3 minutes? And just kind of up to the density a little bit. Density of enemies, I should say. I don't even have enough to look at this. I came here for this. Hello. Sorry. Had to belch. Nihon's kind of bad, though. But she's basically... like, Nihon is basically like Warframe Slanesh, and I'm not, like... great, thanks. You know? Right, thanks. Thanks for that, but... kind of bad, though. Alright, I've got to do a bunch of this stuff, I think, this week. Because I need to do... I don't want to do more Foley's Hunt. I really don't. But... I do want to get these extra universal medallions, and then I want to get the rest of these items. If I don't get them, I don't care. But... you know, I'll wait till the next event when they bring them back, inevitably. Maybe it'll be the event after this one, I guess. Been a minute since I've seen a Sigma and Octantis. Who are you? MR24. That explains it. Because that would be around the time you would be getting this, wouldn't it? Cool shit. Cool shit. Good for you, buddy. Oh, that is a Wukong. It's a baby. Baby Tenno. Okay. That's an LR5. That is not the kind of drifter outfit I would have expected for an LR5. That's funny. Okay. Now that I'm like, it's time to stop like perving on all these, like on these people's profiles. So let's go ahead and let's get back to what we were actually supposed to be doing. We need to hit Jupiter. Let's go ahead and swap out of the Phage as well. I think it's going to be better to just run the Boltor Prime for this. I think it's going to be better for the clone. Laura is survival. That's rescue. I believe it's Karme. No, it's Carpo. That's the exterminate. There we go. Excellent. See, doing it again. There we are. Do. There we go. Okay. For a second, I was trying out Arcane Concentration with this build, and it kind of worked. It was basically, what it turned into what it kind of turned into was like tap Nourish twice, and then like as soon as you're, you know, within that time frame, like within 3 seconds, also hit Defy, and it was just kind of annoying. It worked, but it was kind of annoying. It did produce like 80-second like Nourish and Defies though. It was pretty nice. I would certainly not mind more duration. They really need to make Defy, like, refreshable properly. Like, maybe make the day, like, if you gave me the rework, right? If you gave me the power to rework this frame, you know, and specifically change Defy, it would basically be a hold and tap function. Like, basically make it so that the, like, I guess, like, when you don't have it casted already, so, like, let's say, like, right now, it would basically perform as usual, But then, you know, once you have it, once you have it active and it's good to go, all you have to do is just tap it, and it will refresh. But you don't do the whole animation, so you don't get to do the fancy, you know, swingy smack wave. Like damage reflection, that's what it was. That's the words I was looking for. Damage reflection, you don't get to do that. Unless you hold it down. And then when you hold it down, you get to do the whole process again. And it still refreshes, but then you also get to extend the range. Something like that. I don't know, like variable range would be kind of cool. Excuse me, none of that. Thank you, thank you. There's so many particle effects. All right, what is the next cipher? Combination in the cipher. What is it? Come on. We could just walk through, but I'm also kind of hoping for a new Eximus unit to drop. Doesn't look like it. Okay.
Because
That was a little far away.
and worldly and elegant. I have something you never will. I have enough. I also have enough because I am taking your.
I seem to recall at one point that the liches themselves would actually be able to steal the relics that would drop from their thralls. They fixed that after a while, but that was a thing. That was really irritating. I remember that being a thing. Zata. Okay. Zata. So at least we know that this is not here. So let's try Zata. Alright, so I guess we'll go... We could do Disruption. I wouldn't be mad about that. Defense either, like, wouldn't be mad about that either. Let's try the Disruption. Easy enough. There we go.
What is it detecting?
The fuck did I just see? I don't know.
Bypass that console, so we might get a better understanding.
Oh no, you've caught me. Me and my little partnership.
Alright, let's go ahead and...
Notice when you need her. Now, sniff, sniff, betrayers. See if you can find the cheese.
The cheese. We're just gonna use a cipher. I think I need to build new ciphers. I think it's time.
Not much of a trick for this, is it? Oh, how scandalous. Alet's system has a back.
Like, I've seen 135 out of, when it should just be 200. I think it's time.
More test subjects have arrived. Right on schedule. CT, prepare my amalgams for further evolution.
Do. Don't mind me.
Inform our partners. Another trial has begun.
Oh, nullifying conduits. Oh, that's rude.
It's time for Alan V to get
Do. There you are. Goodbye. Oh, there you go. Neural sensors. Calling back to what someone was asking about earlier. Can we get a blue key? Yay, there's a blue key. We like a good blue key. Energy drain. That's not ideal. Hi there. Bye. Oh, hey, white key. And the orange key. We can go ahead and pick that up with our operator. Start running along over here. Knock this one out here. Where are you going, buddy? Hello. Goodbye. Which direction are we going? Same as before. Okay. Done.
Your trinkets. A small price to pay for a superior product. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Ooh. That reminds me. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that like top-down looking camera with Dalid V there. That felt like that made me uncomfortable. Before we continue on, before I forget, let's check Iron Wake. Because I haven't done that weekly yet. I really like this track. What the hell? What is this? It's horse riding. Oh. Zelda Classics. Okay. I have no idea what game that is from, but that is a delightful track. I really like it. It makes me think of it. Well, it makes me think of some Xenoblade 2 stuff. If you've been paying attention at all to me over the last year, you'll know that somehow, some way, I will be able to relate everything to Xenoblade again. It's just been like that this whole year. This whole last year, it's been a thing. It's like, it's like, it's, you know, the fucking the meme of like, oh, is that a JoJo reference? Like where it became so ridiculous that it became completely ironic. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. I'm like, oh, is that reminds me, that's like Xenoblade right there. Xenoblade, bro. That sounds like it came from Xenoblade. Specifically from 2. Bull. How do I get out of here? Why won't you let me out? I can't leave. I'm trapped here forever. Oh no, I'm stuck in here with Palladino. Anyway, also, is she like a... She's not a frame. But she's in like some sort of like weird, like, almost frame-looking bodysuit sort of situation, especially in the back. Like, that looks... kind of interesting. There's someone else in here though with me, with the Rorschach test, the Rorschach test ephemera. Rorschach test. There we go. Jesus. someone else in here with me, so I'm not alone. Red Veil rep, that's why? Is that? No, she's like... She's supposed to be, like, story-wise, like, I'm pretty sure she was basically, like, running away from the Red Veil. Or something like that. Like, she's basically, like, excommunicado. I don't know, but this door, normally I can leave. It opens and I can leave. It's not supposed to be shut. That's a bug of some kind. Not that it matters, because I can just teleport to her, so it's fine. And teleport out to, like, Call or something. Or I guess it'd be Clem, not Call. Different guy. Let's see, Archon Hunt. Okay. Alright, so... this should be good to go. If we're lucky, this is the order. If not, we're not lucky. We need another easy one here. Well, she was a member of Red Veil and still rocks her colors, even if she isn't necessarily a part of them anymore. Yeah, fair enough. Ooh. Ooh, that's the thing. For, this up here. That one. See, there's the Xenoblade music. Capture will work.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point.
I'm gonna learn. Eventually I'll get it. I'm not rocking Matter Eye, so.
Track them down quickly.
I need you to die. And I need to go catch the other guy.
Target located.
You ain't running from me, buddy.
Mission
So funny.
The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Oi, ow. So another thing that's actually kind of something else that's interesting that happened over today that I didn't get to see it in time to be able to find a, like, you know, be able to like yoink it myself today. Unfortunately, is the Avatar: The Last Airbender like animated movie that they were making. Like The Legend of Aang, and it's basically grown-up Aang, but like not too grown-up, like, you know, let's say like 20s, something like that, right? Apparently that movie got leaked in its entirety, and it was just there all over Twitter for a little bit today, and I didn't get to see it because it got DMCA, you know, taken down before I, you know, woke up. We got to see it. But yeah, that was a thing that happened today. The entire movie just completely leaked. Few scenes are out there floating around right now, and it doesn't look terrible. The thing that's throwing me off is some of that, like, you know, I don't know how else to, like, it doesn't rhyme, so it's not boomer humor, but it's, you know, millennial humor, so there's a little bit of that in there. It still kind of fits though, because Avatar was kind of, you know, full of that anyway, but it wasn't so egregious at the time. But it's still a little bit of that in there, so it's not too, but it's, you know, that's not the jarring part. The jarring part was the voice actors being completely different. Yeah, the absurd quote from one of the reposters was, "They made Toph straight." I know. And it's just like, we just can't. We just can't even, we can't deal with that. So we're just gonna leave that alone. We're gonna ignore it. We can't deal with it. But it doesn't look too terrible is what I'm gonna say. I need you over here. I need you over here. Come to me. Because I swear to God, if I walk through that thing and you've decided, yeah, you're basically just gonna spend all day over there. Look at this. Look at this. You are in the extraction. Get out of the extraction. I hate this. They just didn't watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. No, absolutely not. They're a complete, total fucking tourist. Regardless, the show is the movie. Like from the scenes the clips I have seen of it, it doesn't look bad. I'm cautiously optimistic, but I understand now why it's been leaked. Apparently, that movie was supposed to get a theatrical release. It was originally going to get one, and then they went, no, Paramount Plus only. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. This bitch.
There you are. There's my cheeky sweetie.
Come here.
Don't you tell me you love me. I don't care how bad you want to live. You are a bad.
We got it. Please, 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 please. No!
Should have been left before you got here. Then we wouldn't have had to do this now, would we? Because I am learned and worldly and elegant. I have something you never will. I have enough.
We know the combination. That's fine. Why did they spawn in the extract? That is infuriating. Because now, unless I use a thing, I don't have them guaranteed to spawn.
And nobody touches Mr.
They might spawn.
While I'm around. No
Ooh boy, okay.
Mr. Parvos. I'm sure if you just listened to what he's all about, you'd see he has such wonderful, perfect ideas. Would you do that for me?
I don't want to do a survival. I don't want to do a mobile defense either. I also don't want to do a sabotage. I also don't want to do a defense. Alright, I'll do a defense. I think we can knock this out pretty quick. I think I would actually like to use a different... Is there a different frame I could use for this that would make this easier on me? Probably Mesa. Ah, well. Worst case, actually I could just pull out the Grappler. I should be fine. Yeah, sounds like they lack confidence in the project. I mean, it could very well just be that. It could have been, but it honestly does sound like, I think it was something along the lines of the new like director, not as in like film director, but like studio director, that kind of bullshit. Some higher level, you know, executive that like just joined and basically went, yeah, no, this sounds great for streaming. For whatever reason. I think that's what it was. I could be spreading misinformation in real time, so you should, you know, obviously fact check me if you care enough to.
We are readying reinforcements. Keep fighting, Tenno.
But yes. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it a few days, and I'm gonna see if someone did nab it, and then see if I can nab it, and have a little watch party. That and the lack of marketing tells me that the higher up just didn't like it and said stream it. Yep. So here's the thing. they did some marketing for it, but like they did like, ooh, here's the new Avatar movie coming out in 2026. We've changed the voice actors. It's gonna be, you know, all this cool, you know, cool bullshit. They did voice acting changing to specifically, like, they did the whole thing where they're like, we need to make sure the voice actors are inclusive, like, to the roles that they're playing. So we need to have Asian, you know, Asian people voicing Asian people, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, whatever, fine. I don't know why we couldn't just make do with the original cast, because the original cast was really good. And it's kind of the whole thing, is that it was kind of part of everyone's childhood and everybody liked the original cast. It was kind of okay, you know, especially Toph's voice actor can still do it, and she's great. She's hilarious. Ooh, Eximus. But yeah, so they did that bullshit. It didn't really go over super well, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't think anybody really cares too much. How do I, what the fuck? How are you targeting me? You can't even see me. God, I hate this. Oh, look at me. I'm an arson Eximus. Oh, look, the Jade Light Eximus that can do that through fucking walls without line of sight. Some bullshit like that. Okay. I forgot they announced it. Yeah, they did. They did all that. And then they basically, the movie has been ready. The movie has been ready for months. It's basically just been sitting there. They've just been sitting on it. They've got promotional material. They've got everything. But they've been waiting. Just sitting on it. And I don't know why. Because they plan on releasing it in like September or something like that of this year. Oh, I died. Anyway.
Fire is gonna take you.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. Like, the movie was supposed to come out in like September. That's when they were going to release it. I think it was September, something like that. But they've been sitting on it this whole time. And I don't even know, man. Like, this is like a whole like rabbit hole with Nickelodeon / Paramount and their like how many movies they've had leaked over the last couple years. Just how many things, it's astounding. They have no cybersecurity. Their passwords are password. You can just email them basically and they'll be like, yeah, here you go. There it is, but this one, yes. Their passwords are 1. Yeah. Somehow, for some reason. Okay. Do this, do that, shebang.
I hope you hugged everyone who cares about you.
Deliver Mr. Parvos's wrath on trail
Okay.
of fire.
While they're doing that, I'll go ahead and do this. Should have already taken out their shield. Did that not kill it? What? Whoa. I think that's the first time I've ever had that happen. Weird. I guess they want you to go behind it or something. That's rude. Leaking should have seemed to have gotten easier over the years. Oh, dude, yeah. Like, I mean, people are just getting more smart. Like there are more people doing it, There's more people that are okay, maybe more smart. Maybe that's the wrong way to put it. There are people who have definitely gotten more capable, for sure. And a lot of it is they're just probing for targets. So they'll do it. They'll spend months probing, and then they'll finally find their vulnerability. And honestly, it's probably stuff that like it would probably be happening a lot more if they didn't have some form of cybersecurity like ready to go. Okay. Your boy has like no titanium right now. Have I gotten any titanium yet? No, nope. So I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, aren't I? Or I could just ignore it and try this again. Wow. Give me them null stones or whatever the hell was over here.
Hit him with those crackle snappers.
Another ship.
I want to see that little tin ship scatter like stars.
Do you think I could still farm this out? Like, it seems like they're still spawning like regular ships now, so I think we can actually still farm this. They probably stop at some point. Where can I find titanium? Probably through in these rocks over here. I think I see some right there. This button, this button. Kind of wish they wouldn't leak so many things. I kind of like the surprises of it all, assuming that the media is good. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is how we knew about Winds and Waves, like, a year in advance. At least. Cubic diodes. Do I have titanium yet? Okay, we're good.
I still hear them calling.
Excuse me. There we go. Nice and titanium. Okay. So now we can actually get back on track. Do what we were doing. Go ahead and spawn my Wukong in already. Do you like particles? I like particles. All the particles. Particles. Where the hell is the oh, there's the door. There's the door hole. Found it. There we go. Pro tip, you can technically slide while you're in Cloudwalker. So you can't actually get through like weird little crevices you can normally slide through as you're like if you just hold shift or whatever your slide is in your crouch in Cloudwalker. If you just hold that, you're good. Hilarious. Excuse me?
Shield her from all harm. Your guards have fallen.
Oh yeah, specters. Yeah, the ones I killed with my operator.
Must fall. Exact. A grievous
Got it.
sacrifice.
Done.
There you are.
This was the easy part.
There's my cheeky sweetie. You brute! You monster! I'm
Shut up.
so proud of you. But you need to be quiet.
Oh, that was a pretty tame kill. Okay. That's pretty underwhelming.
Sisters, the three analyze this failure.
Analyze her failure. Damn. Is the door yeah, it's locked. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make those ciphers. Excuse me. Excuse me. Uh-huh. Pardon. Yeah, oh shit, that was a crazy person. Yeah, she was a little crazy. A little woo-woo. Nice and corrupted hollow key. Not that I ever need those ever again. I'm a little upset that they decided to buff the hollow key farm to actually be kind of bearable. Almost. Did I fuck that up? God, what is wrong with me? Well, at least I got that. That's good. That's good. God, what is wrong with me? I can't believe I did that. Well, now I know for the future. Just got rid of all those rewards I apparently didn't need. Whatever. Not a big deal. Wasn't hardly anything. I was just saying something about the, you know, the hollow key. It's like, oh yeah. Fucking hell. You gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be joking. Did they, when they changed this, did they not, like, hold on. To the wiki. Give me fucking patch notes right now. We have a Valence Fusion page. Valence Fusion page. Patch motherfucking history. They changed it. I swear, they changed it. So there's something about this where they did Kuva and Tenet weapons with 58% elemental bonus or above will now automatically round that value up to 60%. Now, I remember there being it was a thing where if you hit 56%, that's where it would round up. Maybe I was wrong this whole time. But that's frustrating. 52.8% is the minimum that requires just one fusion. I think that was 52. That should have been it. And that was update 36. Okay, so maybe I must have just been wrong this whole time. I think I must have just been wrong. I feel like I'm being undercut with my valence fusions. That's what it feels like, because that was 52%. That should have been it. God, that's annoying. That means I have to do this whole other time. Oh, that's frustrating. That's so frustrating. So frustrating. Okay. Okay. It's not a big deal. It's really not that big of a deal at this point. It's like a little extra percentage or whatever, and it have a slightly better elemental thing on it now, but like, man, that is frustrating for sure. The minimum initial value. It must have just been, that must have been like 52 point, you know, whatever. That is irritating. Okay. All right. Well, whatever. That's fine. I mean, this is basically the build anyway. It's practically done. I'm still gonna put more forma in because you might as well, right? You like, man, motherfucker. Oh, that's frustrating. Why does it not? Why? Is there a way to see what the bonus was? Actually, you know what? I think I do have a way. I can just load up my old stream. What was the bonus? Valence fusion. Whoa, what was that? It was 51.7. It was 51.7. It actually rounded up in the Lich UI screen. That's what it was. And because of that, it's still okay. That's annoying. That's annoying. Okay. Alrighty then, Batman. Alrighty then. So what else should we do? What's Amar? What's Amar up to right now? What does he need? 60%? That's nice. It's an exterminate. That's an excavation, and that's a showdown. Okay, that's pretty easy. That's really, really easy, actually. Yeah, I can just do that myself. No problem. Especially with my Araxia. Easy motherfucking peasy.
Puzzle's faithful believe they can secure a place in Sacred Tau if they massacre the unbelievers. We have no choice.
We're gonna hold off on doing that for just a second. Yes, hurt me. Perfect. Yes. Good. Excellent. Give me energy. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. off me. Cool. Scuttlers, away! Nose itching. Alright. Actually, you know what? That's another thing to point out. Like, since my last time I think I showed off the Araxia build, I have started using Scuttlers a lot more. I've swapped back, you know, off of the webbing, which is, you know, sure, the damage vulnerability is very, very nice. But honestly, I think it's a little bit more, you know, it's honestly a little bit harder to track than the Scuttlers. Not saying the Scuttlers are easy to track, but they did also buff the Scuttlers somewhat, so they actually do scale properly with mission level. An enemy level, I guess it would be. And so now they're actually, you know, half decent. Excuse me, thank you. So I'm actually running Nourish now instead of Silence. Which, sure, you could still run Silence, obviously. Yeah, doesn't really need it. It's not too big of a deal without it. All you have to do, like, the only thing to worry about is Violence, and frankly, you can deal with Violence in your Operator. It's not that big of a deal.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Thank you, thank you. Where am I supposed to be? Oh, down here. There you two are. The only thing that has gotten a little annoying is the angle, the radius, to be able to summon them. It's a little obnoxious. Kind of have to, like, you don't have a very wide angle here. And here we are. This is another example of I've killed things and moved on so quickly that I'm at the extraction. I just have to wait now. And tab isn't working. Alright. That's fine.
Done what needed to be done. Hazul's delusion
Good enough.
must end.
So an excavation. That would probably still end up being... probably Zephyr. I think Zephyr for the excavation would be fine. Be kind of fun, even. I might even open it up to public. Just because it's going to be easier on me that way. Go.
Strike down.
I have places to be.
Take their fuel cells and bring the cells to the excavator to keep it powered.
might have over-prepared for this. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, interesting. I actually do have to be sort of in range.
Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
A Warframe player over-preparing? Never. Yeah. It sounds crazy, right? Doesn't it? It doesn't... Yeah, that sounds wrong. It's not happening. Yeah.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire.
God damn. Hey, there we go. To be. Get stuck on the console. To be. Or not to be. Whee!
This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its
Actually,
shield.
could, theoretically.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
Nice. Fair enough, Arms. Fair enough. Me either. Yeah.
Artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
This one's pretty much safe. Except for that Eximus right there.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its
Oh.
shields.
Sorry, need this. Boop.
Bones of my father, fathom drowned, behold me. Carcass of my mother, flame devoured, behold me. Limbs of my children, piecemeal, unblinking, behold me.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Okay, bud. Excuse me.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire.
This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
You know, Zephyr's like floaty bird business, like her passive, it really does take some getting used to, but it is kind of fun. I understand why people would not, would want to get rid of it and would not like it, but it's fun. Boing, boing.
Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Ten, 9, 8. Okay. Show me how to get out of here.
Hazul
This direction. Good.
elsewhere for his cryotic supply.
Love that for us.
Look for power carrier foes. Strike them down and bring their cells back to the excavators.
Ah! Okay. 600 cryotic. That must have been from the Kavat. Or I guess the mod procking, not Kavat. The whatever. Retriever. Cool. Alright, what Misa thinks is I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna swap over to the Burst and Prime, this thing. This is just the Archon setup. Like, it really isn't that important, honestly, I don't think. Could even swap over to this one with the Sobek. Or the Nucor. I'll just try the Nucor. Let's see how this goes. And it should be what, War? Yeah. Like, I think their damage attenuation has been adjusted significantly to the point where I frankly think that the Kuva Nucor just kind of deletes everything, and at this point, there's no point in resisting.
Amar, Hazul's
It's
assassin,
really weird.
used to silence those who speak out against Nara.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
As Hazul himself tries to stifle
Hello?
his mind.
Hi. I'm going to need your flesh. For you will become the fuel that is my operator arcane. Oh, I died. Oh no. Anyway. %. I mean, shit. It's going pretty quick. Just doing a little ramp up. That's all I need to do. Just a smidge. Okay. Probably should head this direction then. %, not bad. Oh, hey, buddy. What does this do? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, did he nullify me? Oh, that's not okay. Okay. You stop that right now, young man. Yeah, like, the fact that the Sobek... like, that wasn't even, like, properly... Like, that wasn't even good. But the Sobek just chunked him. No problem. Like, it's over. Excuse me. Excuse me. I am not used to having so much. What the hell is the door? I'm not used to having so much fire rate on the new core. I'm reloading a lot more than I'd like to be. Hello. And dead. Almost was able to carry the entire momentum with me to the door. Almost. Whee! Hi there. Could you walk through the... Thank you.
On top,
Oi.
the wolf roamed without prey. He was created in the image of ancient records from old Earth, a naive tribute to ecosystems long extinct. Those savage jaws were never meant to fight.
There we go. It's alright. Scoozy, scoozy. There we go. Let me get some more heat. Let me get a little bit more. Let me get a little bit more. Let's just see if I can kind of farm this area for a little bit. Oh boy, an infested outbreak in Proteus. I hate those missions, the invasions. Oh, they're infuriating. Okay, we're good. We can continue. Get him. Hello. Alright, he's gonna do the thing. I have to figure out which one's the real one. No idea, honestly. I don't remember how which is the thing. It's like one of them. Oh, was this one down here? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you don't need to use the burst of prime for this anymore.
A hunter. Now
You really don't.
he is a mere trophy. Good job.
Excuse me. Let me walk through the hole. Thank you. So apparently Araxi is a little bit too tall for this tile set. Just a little. Don't worry about me. Just gonna... Yep. Tile forged? Tile forged? Oh. Okay. Oh well. Not a big deal. Alright, we've been going for about 3 hours now. I think this is actually a great point to wrap things up now that we've done the Archon shard here. I'm going to go work on finishing up that Flux rifle, and then we'll mess around with it next time, I suppose. Probably later in the week or so. But I want to do some more Xenoblade stuff, and then I think we might try some more. I don't know. We'll try something else this weekend. Yeah, I need to do something over the middle of the week, so I'm gonna do some more Xenoblade 2 stuff. We're gonna do some endgame stuff there. We need to kind of recontextualize and familiarize with ourselves with that game a little bit, because there's more to do, and I have more to play and more to do until the inevitable definitive edition is announced for Xenoblade 2. So, because that game is almost 10 years old, it's time. It's almost here. So, yes. So, yes. So, I suppose if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to do so. I would very much appreciate it. I would like to hit 500 one day, 1 year, and then from there, 1,000, and then 2,000, and then 10,000, and the whole. You keep going. We want more people. We want all the things. So, in order to do that, I probably need to actually be doing videos and not streaming instead. But I don't care. Shut up. But yes. So, when will I be back? Probably, as far as I know, tomorrow night with some more Guild Wars 1 with Nightfall. We're gonna be doing so. It's gonna be Wormy Slurpy Part 2. For those who don't know what Wormy Slurpy Part 1 was, go watch the last one I did. I think it was like the Grape Ape Escape, I think is what I titled it. I was on a whole thing about grape soda being missing from my general area. I'm still mad. But yeah, so we were, if you want to go, see what that was all about, go watch like the last half of it. It's cool. More Wormy Slurpee. Yes. Anyway, but yeah, we'll be back with that tomorrow, and then we'll do some Xenoblade stuff throughout the middle of the week, and then we'll be back again for more Guild Wars on Thursday, and then what the weekend is gonna be, I don't know. We're gonna figure it out though. We'll still be here. We'll still be here. We'll stream. We'll do something. We'll hang out. It'll be cool. Yeah. So I hope everybody has a fantastic day, week, month, or life, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night, everybody. And once again, like this stream if you touched a worm today. All right. Bye.